Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anime Survivor episode 23. Random characters that were picked by people in chat and Andrew and Blake. That's the theme tonight. Really, it boiled down to Andrew and Pocket Man had the same picks, and Blake and Lacuna Craft had the same picks. So I could have ignored
they
chat.
Have great taste.
I could have ignored chat, and we would have had like the same team tribes. Anyway, this is Anime Survivor episode 23. Today we are accompanied by Andrew.
Yo.
Blake.
Yo.
And Gary.
Hello.
I'm doing it in alphabetical order. That way I don't forget somebody. And then Max, me, I guess. I'm fourth in alphabet, but first in your hearts. Am I first in your heart, Blake?
I mean, you're the first ulcer in my heart. So.
That's a tragedy. Okay, so Blake got the answer to that question wrong. Anyway, Gary, what do you know about Anime Survivor?
It's like Survivor, but with anime characters.
Okay, you're to the date the only person we've had help do an episode of Anime Survivor that had watched episodes of Survivor to prep.
Thank you.
Do you believe doing that helped you at all?
No, it did not. Not one single bit.
Was that what I told you before you started watching Survivor?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Okay. Well, that's helpful. You're useless. Blake's useless. Andrew.
Yes.
Save me. Who's going to win Anime Survivor today?
Well, I think it's going to be Kamina.
Okay. I mean, we're only looking at one of the
Followed by
tribes.
Truckcoon and LCL.
Okay. So actually, we should probably go over the tribes first.
That would be nice.
So the tribes, which were randomly generated, we have the first tribe, which is the Cool Cats. We have LCL from Devil is a Part-Timer. For some reason, I almost said My Hero Academia. Freakazoid
not
from...
quite.
Yeah, no, very different shows. One is good, one is okay. We have Garfield from Garfield. Henry Kissinger from Your Favorite War Crimes, Jorgen von Strangle from Fairly Odd Parents, Kamina from Gurren Lagann, Ladybird from King of the Hill, Sakura from The Woman Demanding to Speak to the Starbucks Manager, Scar from Full Metal Alchemist, and Truck-kun from basically anything.
Every isekai you've ever seen.
Yeah, every isekai ever.
Just not Wizard of Oz.
Just not... I mean... That was just he was just trying out as a tornado, just getting his breaks. And then the other tribe we have is the Dope Dogs, where we have Bigger the Catter from My Sonic OC, Box Ghost from Danny Phantom, Fox from Star Fox, Toru from Fruits Basket, Lance from Pokemon, Lunk from A Happiness and Cyanide cartoon. Mr. L from whatever fucking Mario game he's from, Officer Cosgrove, and the Lobe from Freakazoid, and Yoshi from the IRS. Now, I'd like to note, chat did ask for Toru, and then in parentheses said, you know which one. I wasn't sure, so I included both Toru from Fruits Basket and Bigger the Catter. So, Lacuna Craft, hopefully that's what you asked for. Those are the only Torus we've used. I have statted out an entire game of Tsunderes versus Torus, but we never did it. It would have been good. Embor was in it.
Define good.
Okay, let's put it this way: we're streaming Survivor simulations with anime and video game characters and war criminals to 2 people.
Ooh, okay.
Good doesn't exist. Good is not a word in my vocabulary.
Right.
Anyway, looking at these tribes, Andrew, who do you want to see win?
Well, I have a lot since I picked like half of these characters, but I'm gonna go for Kamina.
Okay.
And Truck-kun, I believe in him, but I've rooted for him too many times. I gotta split it up.
Okay. Blake, who do you want to see win?
Well, unlike Andrew, I'm loyal, and I want to see Truck-kun go all the way, God damn it.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Gary, besides the Jack in the Box tacos with Taco Bell sauce on them, what else do you want to see win tonight?
You know what? I'm gonna go for Ladybird.
Good choice.
So
Good.
I mean, come on. What's more dependable than Ladybird?
Propane.
Now,
True.
I'm not
Possibly
rooting
propane.
for a first place. I'm rooting for a second place. I want Jorgen Von Strangle to again make it to the end of the game, only to place second.
I believe in him.
I believe in him as well.
That's what I want. So that means there are scenarios where multiple of us win, because maybe Ladybird gets first against Jorgen, then Gary and I both win tonight. That's what's important.
That would be something.
It would. I mean, the simulation I ran through before, the winner was, I think, the Lobe.
It would
Against
be like
Mhm.
Jack in the Box tacos with Taco Bell sauce on them kind of ending.
So they're working out.
Yes, actually.
Okay, that's good to hear. Anyway, we're at episode 1. It looks like the tribes shift. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm just going to hit proceed and hope it works out. Anyway, Yoshi found the legacy advantage. For those of you who do not remember, the legacy advantage makes it so you cannot be voted out in the final 6. And if Yoshi were to be voted out before then, he could give the legacy advantage to someone else. Much like his hidden mattress full of cash.
We should also point out that the legacy advantage allows him to extend his payment plan to the IRS.
Oh, yeah. No, the legacy advantage is also a tax extension.
Mm-hmm.
They're the same thing. Anyway, so we have an immunity challenge, and the winner is the tribe with Jorgen. That's how I'm denoting them right now. The Dope Dogs. I did not come up with good names.
And they won Flint. Scar is going to be super excited for that.
I mean, now he's going to be able to kill Nina even faster. Side note, Blake, why the fuck did you not request Nina?
I felt like I killed that joke pretty hard. So,
I mean,
Just like Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I gave Nina the death she wanted with that joke.
Okay.
Well, Pocket Man's calling out that the only reason Yoshi's here is because this is where his offshore bank accounts are.
Yeah, they're in Fiji.
It's true.
We probably should have just had a tax collector as a player.
This
Yoshi
is also
versus the tax collectors.
By the way, this also counts as an event, so it's another tax deduction for Yoshi.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He just needs to deduct $40,000 in haircuts, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Anyway,
As long as he's donating those haircuts to underprivileged children.
He's not.
no. No. Why would he do that? You've seen how Yoshi is so sick of putting up with small children. You've played Mario Brothers 2, World 2, Yoshi Island. Yoshi hates kids. Anyway, so Fox and Toru bond slightly. Now, I don't know, maybe Fox was trying to fix up his R-Wing that's inexplicably on the island because I need it for this bit. And Toru just saw it and she helped, and she started vacuuming the R-Wing and doing all of the chores and then cleaning it. And he just realized he could sit there, and she did all of the work for him.
He liked that.
Yeah, he liked it. And then she gave him a smile that was so precious, he wanted to protect it for the rest of his life.
She also believes in his ability to do a barrel roll.
I mean, she did all of that so he would do a barrel roll for her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With her heart.
Yeah, into her heart. Is this the start of a new relationship? Does she think if she hugs him, he'll turn into a real boy?
Mm-hmm.
Or she thinks he's just already transformed.
Yeah. He's one of the Shininomes or whatever the fuck their name is.
I think she's just straight up a furry, but...
I mean
she absolutely is.
Oh, yeah. She's the OG furry. I mean, No, but I don't care. And Ladybird has a major meltdown. Gary,
Oh no!
what happened?
Good
Why is she upset?
No one brought any dog food.
They brought fox food, but not dog food.
Yes.
These absolute monsters. And then Box Ghost and Fox have a minor disagreement.
Because his reflector is definitely not a box, and it definitely needs to be.
No, it's like an octagon, right? Or
Exactly.
hexagon?
It's not a box.
Yeah, that's way too many sides. That's bullshit.
Exactly what the box ghost said.
And then we got an alliance, which, God, who isn't in the alliance? Ladybird,
Okay.
and I don't remember who else is in the tribe.
I don't either.
So the anti-Ladybird alliance. Sorry, Gary.
Pretty much.
And then on Dope Dogs, Yoshi has legacy advantage. Lance is impressing the rest of the team. How's that work, Andrew? What's Lance doing?
He's just bringing out his Dragonites.
You just whipping them out,
Just whipping them out.
showing them off.
Everyone loves a Dragonite.
Hey, babe, check out my Dragonite. And LCL clearly has an inferiority complex over said
'cause
Dragonite.
he's also, yeah. He's just his Lord isn't here, so he doesn't know what to do with himself.
Also, I mean, Lance has a cape. Does LCL have his
LCL
cape?
I don't think so.
No. No, this is fucking tragedy.
This is capeless Alseal?
Yeah.
That's not going to end up well for him.
No, it's not. Anyway, a new alliance forms, and he's not in it. And neither is
Ladybird.
Yoshi. No, this is a different tribe. Ladybird's. I mean,
We got
she's
some
still
big
not in it,
alliances going this day.
yeah, we got some big boys.
Hmm.
So Ladybird's tribe's going to tribal council. I think, Gary, I think Ladybird's the first one to go home.
We'll
Oh
see.
no, Truck Coon's also not in the alliance.
Oh, thank God. Come on, vote out
Oh,
Truck
no.
Coon.
No. Leave Truck Coon alone.
Please. Do my bidding. First vote, Truck Coon. Second vote, Garfield.
Okay.
That was Truck's
Truck
vote.
Coon just get whacked.
Anyway, Truck Coon. Oh, shit. God damn it, Ladybird.
Yeah. Woo! Lady Bird to the rescue.
Fuck.
Goodbye, aging dog. Go to the farm.
Blake,
Well,
that's
there
racist.
goes my game.
Gary's been taken up by Truck Coon.
That's right. Vroom, vroom. Run him over.
I swear to God,
Now she's
Ladybird,
gonna
if
be-
you voted
now
out
she gets
Garfield,
to go get isekai'd.
who did Ladybird voted? Ladybird, there was a tie, and you ruined it by voting out fucking Garfield.
I mean, she's a dog. He's a cat.
That's true.
Makes sense. Ah.
So, Gary, who are you rooting for now?
Well, now I think I'm going to have to go for Lunk because he represents my feelings right now.
Okay. Henry Kissinger finds a hidden immunity idol.
You mean he threatened the producers until they gave him an idol, right?
I think this is just a get out of free for one war crime. Or eviction, either one.
I mean, to be fair, he just had a copy of the Panama documents in his suit jacket. So.
I mean, yeah, that's effectively an immunity idol.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be so upset if Henry Kissinger wins.
I mean, if he threatens to nuke the island again.
I mean, he's not beneath that. Or above that. Whatever, man. So yeah, the big boy anti-Truck Coon alliance lives.
Yeah, that doesn't look great for Truck Coon.
Oh,
Sakura.
Truck Coon needs to run some people over.
Sakura also finds hidden immunity idol.
Isn't she not on the Mega Alliance?
This is the different tribe.
I know, but in this
She is
this
not,
one also has a
no.
Mega. Oh,
To be fair, Scar informed the rest of them of her past Karen status. So
I mean, yeah, but Scar and Sakura haven't played together before, so
I think he was watching.
I thought you said you wanted Sakura back so she could demonstrate that she's a better person now.
Doesn't mean she's demonstrated it though.
And your entire narrative is about her still being a shitty person.
No, my entire narrative is about her having to prove herself. Right now, they don't know.
Okay. Is she gonna prove herself, Blake? I want some spoilers.
Well, it depends how she uses that idol.
Okay, so Truck-kun is safe this round. His tribe wins immunity and a tarp. I'm obviously very upset. I want nothing more than the death of Truck-kun.
I mean, now Truck-kun has a tarp to protect him from condensation.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe the tribe will use it. Maybe Fox will use it to protect his R-wing instead.
Nah.
So Kamin is impressing the rest of the team. Andrew, since Kamin is your bro, what's he doing here?
Oh, he's giving a rousing speech about everyone needs to believe in themselves.
Do they believe in themselves after the speech?
Absolutely.
No, they are just spinning in circles.
They're spinning in circles. I was going to say, like, do you really want to empower Henry Kissinger?
I mean, it's Kamina. He doesn't care.
I mean, so we're on island number 2. Henry Kissinger has nuked the first island. Thanks to encouragement from Kamina, who said his bombs will pierce the heavens.
I don't know. Henry Kissinger hasn't nuked the island yet, but now he's certain that it'll be very effective when he does.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
that
then-
is the motivational speaker every authoritarian needs.
God, don't know. So anyway, Henry Kissinger and Toru have a major fight. I think she sees through his bullshit.
I think she walked up to him and said, "You're not a good dog."
She tried hugging him. He didn't turn into an animal, and she's like, "I don't trust you anymore."
Yeah. She's like, "What's under that suit?"
He's like, age. And then a new alliance forms between Bigger the Catter, Fox, and Toru.
I mean, so this is the furry alliance?
Yes.
Yeah, effectively.
And I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Common interests.
Huh?
They have common interests. It just makes sense.
Yeah, it does. And on Dope Dogs, LCL has another major meltdown. You're right. Without Sadao Mao, he just doesn't know what to do.
He really doesn't.
Which is
He's
weird
completely-
because he did pretty well last time after Sadao Mao was voted out first. Like he played a deep game with Kohaku. Yeah, Kohaku was like his main ally, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I can check. I have the data. And it's sad. And a new alliance forms with Alciel, Lunk, Sakura, and Yoshi.
All right, so now everyone on this tribe is in an alliance.
Yeah, I guess fucking so, man. I mean, Sakura's doing well. She's got some bonds. She's got a bond. She's got an idol. It was a good day. And now they go to tribal council. I think Alciel will go home. Because he's been having bitch fits, and he only has an alliance of 4.
Yeah, but isn't he in the Mega Alliance?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't care.
Our two choices are Sakura or Yoshi.
I think Freakazoid might get some votes because he's just always a lot.
He really is.
Like, no matter what's happening, he's still a lot to deal with.
My favorite was season 3, or episode 3, where in between, like each time there was an opportunity for him to fight with Nina, he'd fight with Nina.
Yep.
That was so good. Anyway, okay, so Blake says Freakazoid. I think it's Alciel. Andrew thinks it's Sakura or Yoshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Sakura.
Okay, she has an
Now let's
idol,
get Karen
guys.
out of here. Ooh, that makes me really worried.
Mm-hmm.
She could just idle out pretty much anyone.
She could.
Because she might get targeted, or she's going to idle whoever gets targeted, and then the alliance of 4 can just whack anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like her ability to know who they're target, like she might not be able to read who they target.
Well, but two of them are in the big alliance, so she might get info.
Okay, maybe. Let's see. Sakura plays the Eidolon herself.
She's not changed. She's still a Karen.
She receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 votes, and the Loeb goes home 7-3.
Damn.
Yes, I kind of called that.
No. So, Alciel voted for the Loeb, Sakura voted for the Loeb, and Yoshi voted for the Loeb.
Yeah, so that 4-man alliance, just Lunk didn't vote with them.
Yeah, because he's in the big one, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry, the Loeb fans. He is, again, voted out second.
Pocket Man is upset.
Yeah, well, that's what he gets for recommending only characters whose names start with L instead of characters who are worth bringing back.
Ooh.
Sick burn. The first, though, to be fair, I did go through like 3 simulations of this, and the Loeb won one of them, so he had a chance. It just didn't work out for him today. Anyway, so here's the big anti-Truck Coon alliance. And then here's the furry alliance inside the Truck Coon alliance.
The Furry Rebellion.
Yeah, the furry rebellion. And then on Dope Dog, Joshi has a legacy advantage. And then, yeah, we have Lunk in both alliances. So it's Alciel, Sakura. Huh?
Yeah, my boy Lunk.
Yeah, hey man, you're insulated. You did it, Gary. And we have an immunity challenge, and the Dope Dogs win immunity, meaning the Cool Cats are going to Tribal Council. And in the Cool Cats, everyone's in the alliance except Truck Coon.
Come on, Truck.
Come on, Truck.
Don't die. Don't stall.
He's going to run out of gas, guys.
Change gears.
Just use that 4-wheel drive. Get off-road. You can do it.
Okay, so good news for Truck Coon. Box Ghost has a major meltdown.
Thank God.
I don't know. Maybe it's the lack of boxes. Maybe it's the lack of Danny Phantom to fight. I don't know what's inhibiting him, but this is his reality now.
Well, I think he just doesn't have a license to be a ghost on that island. He's outside of his effective range.
Ghosts don't have licenses in Danny Phantom. That's not part of the lore. This isn't fucking, like, Bleach.
I'm just making shit up because it's anime survive never mattered before.
See,
It matters
everything
now.
runs in baskets now instead of boxes, so he is very upset.
That's fair. I mean, basket and box both start with a B and a vowel, but they're very different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just rude. And then getting like lag on my end. Cool. Henry Kissinger and Mr. L have a major fight.
Yeah, because Mr. L has standards as a villain.
Yeah. Henry Kissinger does not.
No.
I think Henry Kissinger just kept telling Mr. L about the glories of the Nixon administration.
Oh.
God, that's terrible. What's worse is in 2 weeks we're gonna have Richard Nixon's gonna be in an episode.
I mean, he's got to set him up early.
Yeah. Anyway, on the Dope Dogs tribe, Freakazoid and Lance have a small fight.
Freakazoid wants Lance's cape.
Yeah, 100% wants the cape.
He also really wants to play with a Pokeball, and Lance will not give it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I think
I think
Lance's Dragonites were sick of Freakazoid running around them going whoosh, 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 and pretending to fly. Like, that is just, it was rude.
Freakazoid also asked the Dragonites if they were contractors or full employees, and Lance was like, shut the fuck up, and immediately recalled his Dragonites.
So wait, are we talking about Prop 22 now? Was that your segue?
That was my segue, yes.
Okay. Blake, how would you like to urge people on Prop 22?
Burn that fucker to the ground.
Vote no. Make sure Uber and Lyft wasted $200 million depriving their employees of rights. Vote no on 22. Anyway, Freakazoid and Lunk also have a minor disagreement. Gary, Lunk's your boy. What happened here?
Well, I'm gonna have to say Freakazoid entered Lunk's zone of comfort, we'll say, one too many times. And Lunk just had it.
Just grabbed
Snap.
Freakazoid by the neck and yeeted him off the island.
Yep,
Okay.
that's exactly what happened.
Checks out. And then Cosgrove leaves the Alliance with Jorgen, Lance, Lunk, and Scar. Why? Cosgrove, don't make bad moves. Anyway, huh?
Jorgen challenged him to be more of a man, and Cosgrove was like, "Listen, I just eat food and hide in my office."
I figured they'd be great friends over bonding over eating meat or something, but
Yeah, but I think Jorgen actually has standards about what it means to be an officer, and he was just like, I'm not here for that.
yeah, I guess Jorgen is technically a cop. Therefore, I never want him to win.
Exactly.
God, you guys fucking bringing cops back? What the hell, man. Anyway, wait, is Fox a cop? Like, legally
No.
speaking, is Fox...
No, he's a mercenary.
He's a
He's a
mer- Is that
Fox-
better?
I mean, he commits war crimes for money.
Okay, so Fox and Henry Kissinger are ethically the same.
Sure.
Vaguely.
Andros was just trying to make the galaxy great again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's going home? It's Truck-kun, right?
No, it's Box Ghost.
Okay, let's see. Henry Kissinger used the idol, so I just skimmed through a lot.
Oh, no.
He received 3 votes, and then, yeah, Truck-kun went home 5-3-1.
Oh,
So,
well.
Truck-kun is gone. But there is a silver lining here, which is Henry Kissinger wasted his immunity idol.
Well, Truck-kun left it in neutral at the starting line, I think.
Yeah, he's just... I think Truck-kun couldn't handle what was expected of him. Because you guys just built him up so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just didn't work out. Anyway, Bigger the Catter, Fox, and Toru voted out Henry Kissinger, and Truck-kun voted out Garfield, just like Lady Bird before him.
Ugh.
So
Truck-kun.
whoever
That
takes aim at
is
Garfield
dead vote.
goes home.
What kind of back alliance does
Max,
Garfield
are we
have?
using the wrong image for Garfield? Is this the Eldritch Garfield?
No, this is normal Garfield.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I request.
Apparently
Or
it
is Eldritch
is.
Garfield influencing things?
No, I think we're discovering the true mindset of Garfield.
Yeah, don't fucking trust him. Blake, who are you rooting for now?
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
at this point, I think I'm gonna have to root for Toru.
Wait, Bigger the Catter or Toru?
Toru.
Okay. They're the same character, can't you tell?
Totally.
They're basically identical.
I want to root for some optimism.
Not Garfield, who's silently sitting there plotting everyone's death?
No, because if I root for him, he will get evicted. So no.
Okay. I mean, he did make it to the Final Four his first time.
I know, but so far, I don't want to jinx him.
That's reasonable. So, Cool Cats, Idol, Hidden. We have the Alliance of Everyone, and then the Furry Rebellion. We're calling this the Furry Rebellion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. And then we'll wait for proceed to happen. Load. Okay, Yoshi has an idol. And then we have Jorgen, Lance, Scar versus Alciel, Sakura, Yoshi with Lunk in the middle.
It's a Lunk sandwich.
He's okay with it. It keeps him alive. And then his tribe wins a reward. They win a grill with meats, vegetables, and spices. Blake, how much of the meat makes it back to camp versus how much does Cosgrove eat on the way there?
Cosgrove immediately sneezed on all the food and then called dibs.
That sounds right.
And that's when Scar threatened to kill him.
That also sounds right. Did Sakura complain and ask for more food from Jeff Probst?
No, Sakura's having to deal with the cognitive dissonance of a police officer giving her trouble.
Now, Blake, I would like to make a note for you.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to apologize for telling the three of you about this and anyone who's listening.
Okay.
But what Cosgrove did is not the grossest thing that led to food that still had to be eaten on Survivor.
Oh.
And no, this isn't like you have to eat like fucking cockroaches or some shit. In season 23, they had a challenge where they had a giant pork roast on a spit. And everyone had their hands tied behind their back and had to rip off chunks of the pork roast with their mouths and then spit it out into a bucket. The tribe that spat out the most pork into the bucket won the challenge, and the winner received both tribes' pork spit buckets.
I feel like I would just give up on that challenge.
You were not allowed to eat the
nope,
pork.
They got this.
One contestant did lose a tooth. Shocking fucking nobody. And that was... And here's the thing, though. That was only the second worst challenge that season. There was one that was even more disgusting. Would you care to guess what it was?
No.
Huh?
I have no idea.
They had to watch the film Jack and Jill starring Adam Sandler.
Okay. Really running out of ideas over there.
Yeah, they are. Well, the reward was watching Jack and Jill, which I think is the worst. Between eating 40 pounds of other people's spit pork and watching Jack and Jill, I mean, I'd probably kill myself, but if that wasn't an option, I think Jack and Jill is worse. Anyway,
delicious.
The dope dogs win immunity, so we get to see the tribe of 8 vote someone out. And I think we can all agree, of all of the contestants here... Huh?
Oh, it's Sakura again?
No, she's safe. Her tribe won immunity.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, and of all the contestants here, in a, challenge called fucking Angry Chair, Cosgrove is sitting in a chair yelling, so obviously he's the most qualified.
Or so he says.
Anyway, Garfield finds the cool cat's hidden immunity idol.
It was in some lasagna.
Shocking nobody.
I feel like the fact that it's called the cool cat's idol meant he had to find it.
Yeah.
Henry Kissinger gifted it to him. And then Bigger the Catter and Honda Toru have a small fight.
She realized he's not a real furry.
Yeah.
He's just a man with some fake ears.
And she is appalled by his deceit.
And then Bigger the Catter and Mr. L find something in common.
They both lie.
Yeah.
They both wear masks.
I mean, to be fair, Bigger the Catter is just the edgy version of Big the Cat, and Mr. L is just the edgy version of Luigi. So this makes sense.
They are both less expensive Halloween costumes.
Yeah. I should dress up as Bigger the Catter for Halloween, you're right.
Yes, you should.
I'm not going to.
With that
No
belt.
one would see it coming.
No one would identify it. Anyway, on the Dope Dogs tribe, Yoshi has a major meltdown.
Oh no, he got a letter about his taxes.
How do you... it arrived in a bottle on the ocean. It's just the IRS is like, Yoshi, we found your new home address. It's this random Fijian island.
We're coming for that money.
Yeah. Give us your Survivor winnings.
They've now put a lien on all of his eggs.
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, first they kidnapped Mario, but then they realized that Yoshi was very okay with that.
But the upside is Mario makes for a great mailroom employee.
Mm-hmm. He's great at everything. And then Lance and Officer Cosgrove have a major fight. Yeah.
I think Officer Cosgrove wanted to know what Lance was doing with his hair. And he was just like, "Are you one of those skinheads I've heard so much about?" Clearly
I figured he'd ask Lance about his hair. Lance would give him a real answer, and then Cosgrove would be, "That's dumb. You're dumb. I'm going to a honey festival."
Yeah.
And then Lunks, Alciel, Sakura, Yoshi alliance dissolves.
Drunk robot.
I mean, here's the thing. After the IRS like called out Yoshi like that, no one wanted to be affiliated with him anymore.
Yeah, like Sakura's like, "Listen, I've got my own credit score to protect."
Yeah, Yoshi begged Lunk to beat up the IRS, and Lunk just beat up Yoshi instead. And Alciel just went hiding because he's like, "I'm pretty sure I'm not paying taxes either."
Also, LCL has too much respect for the IRS as a demon.
Oh, he would.
True.
Okay, so who's going home?
Box Ghost.
Box. Sure. Box Ghost.
I'm gonna say Henry Kissinger.
Gary.
I'm gonna have to say Box Ghost.
Okay. So me and Gary are bandwagging on Box Ghost because it was the first thing Blake said, and Andrew put in a critical analysis to come to the conclusion of Henry Kissinger.
Let's do it.
Okay. Garfield does not play his idol. First vote, Garfield.
Uh-oh.
Garfield.
No. Oh no.
Henry Kissinger.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
a
In a
myth.
5-3 vote, Henry Kissinger goes home.
God damn.
All right.
Right,
Analysis comes through.
But Box Ghost and Henry Kissinger voted together, for what it's worth.
Interesting.
Henry
With
Kissinger
Kamina.
promised him a box.
Yeah. It just will have a nuke in it.
Yeah, it's not hard to abuse the box ghost.
It's not. He just wants a box. He's made it so far into this game. And now we're at the tribe swap.
Dun dun dun.
Oh
we've got-
no, the box ghost.
So the Box Ghost is grossly outnumbered by Freakazoid, Jorgen, Cosgrove, and Scar. Now, the Box Ghost and Jorgen do actually have a positive existing relationship going into this season.
Huh.
So, like, he's probably fucked, but he's not as fucked as it immediately looks. For what that's worth. Then on the Dope Dogs, we have Bigger the Catter, Garfield, Toru, Lance, and Lunk. That just doesn't look good for Lance and Lunk.
What?
What? And then we have our new tribe, the Fantastic Fish, which is Alciel, Sakura, and Yoshi, who were in an alliance but all just broke it, and then Fox, Kamina, and Mr. L. And Kamina did not vote with Fox and Mr. L last time. That's what we got.
I mean, Kamina might avoid his taxes, so.
Kamina doesn't believe in taxes.
Kamina has never made enough money to pay taxes.
Yeah, he does hate authority, though. That's very well established. So, on the Cool Cats tribe, we have Jorgen and Scar are an alliance. And Jorgen, in theory, might have a thing with the Box Ghost.
So, box ghost might be okay.
He might. On the Dope Dogs tribe, Bigger the Catter, Garfield, and Toru are an alliance versus Lance and Lunk.
Yeah, not great for Lance and Lunk.
It's not, but
Come on, L and L.
But Toru, Garfield, Bigger, their loyalty is only 4 to each other. Where an L and L are 7-5. So something might happen there. Garfield could flip around. He has low loyalty. Whoever gives him lasagna wins him.
Pretty much.
They
And then
get
on
the idol as well.
Huh?
Do they get the idol as well?
Probably. And then on the Cool Cats Alliance, Fox, Kamina, and Mr. L are an alliance. So, we hit the immunity challenge, the Holy Diver, and the tribes without 6 people win immunity. Cool.
Oh boy.
Cool. You have to throw balls in baskets. Obviously, Lunk is amazing at it.
Yeah.
So, on the Cool Cats tribe, only one thing happens. Blake, your boy, Freakazoid, has a major meltdown. What's his problem?
I mean, that makes sense. I think it's because Officer Cosgrove just did not show him enough love in previous segments, and Freakazoid ultimately wants his approval.
They haven't even been on the same tribe.
Exactly, but Freakazoid can run really fast and go wooja wooja, so don't you think he's been able to talk to him?
That's true. That's true. Okay.
I also think he
don't-
just has sugar and he I also think he just has low blood sugar and just flipped out for no reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, on Dope Dogs, Garfield has the idol. And then, oh shit, the all-yellow alliance just dissolved.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Well, now there's no alliances in...
You know, Toru just does not like Big Tur the Cat Tur.
Nope. I mean,
You
she's
lied.
still in an alliance with Bigger the Catter.
Yeah, but now the team that's going up to vote doesn't have any alliances going for it.
That's
Mhm.
true. The Fantastic Fish. So let's pay attention to what's going on here. Mr. L and Sakura have a major fight.
Yeah, because she's a Karen.
And Mr. L isn't a shit.
Not nearly as much.
Okay.
He has standards.
Clearly, we've been establishing Mr. L as like a tragic antihero this whole time. And
He's
then,
like the classy villain.
yeah. Then Kamina leaves the... Okay, I'm fucking... Did we have 2 big alliances? I don't know anymore.
Did we?
I guess?
I'm super confused. I thought this just disbanded.
I thought it did
Yeah,
too. Anyway,
bye.
Kamina leaves.
Okay.
Okay. Good for him.
He rewound time just to leave the alliance.
Yeah. So now we're at Tribal Council. Kamina has just left an alliance with Fox and Mr. L, who has fought with Sakura.
Which, yeah, that's probably not great for Kamina.
I don't know, but Mr. L and Sakura fought.
I don't know how this is going to go, Max. I really don't.
I think Mr. L goes home. That's my guess. Any other guesses?
Okay.
No? Good. You all
No.
suck. First vote, Sakura. Mr.
That's
L.
Mr. L's vote.
There's Sakura's vote. Kamina, Mr. L, Sakura. Oh my god. We're 2-2-1 with 1 vote left.
Simon
Sakura.
says,
Okay, Sakura's voted out in a 3-2-1 split.
Whew.
That was fucking weird.
I'm
Wasn't
okay with
it?
her going home.
Yeah, so LCL voted for Kamina, where Fox, Mr. L, and Yoshi voted out Sakura. Which is weird, because if I remember correctly, Fox and Yoshi fucking hate each other.
Apparently, they just hate Karens too.
Like their relationship is like a -35, with 50 being the worst, -50 being the worst, which is pretty low. They're not friends, but look at them voting out Sakura together. Anyway, okay, Jorgen and Scarstone
The
alliance.
enemy of my enemy of my enemy is my enemy's enemy.
You nailed it. You nailed it. So Garfield has his idol, Lance and Lunk have an alliance, and then Bigger the Cat have an alliance with Toru. Ugh. Now in Fantastic Fish, Fox is all alone. So, we have a reward challenge. Freakazoid's tribe wins baked goods, iced tea, and milk. Andrew, this is a pivotal question.
Yeah.
Do the baked goods come in a box?
Yes, they do.
What does the box ghost do to the baked goods?
I mean, he just removes them from the box. He doesn't care about them.
Okay, so he doesn't sabotage everybody's food.
No. He just takes the box.
Good for him. Good for him. And then the other tribe just wins some cookies. And I think that Lunk hits the table and all of the cookies fly in the air and land in his mouth.
Yes.
And we all agree that's what happens.
Absolutely.
Good. I'm glad we're all in agreement over how Lunk ruins everything. And then the cool cats and the dope dogs win immunity, sending the fantastic fish back to tribal council. So Garfield finds another idol. He has 2 now.
So Fox needs those.
I know, right? What the fuck, Garfield? If Fox doesn't find an idol, we're not bringing him back again, right?
He's got to find an idol.
So here's the fun thing. I did 3 simulations. Fox did win one of them, but in all 3 of them, he received the most votes and played at least one idol appropriately.
Nice.
Huh.
So I don't know. I feel like that should happen again because it keeps happening. And then Bigger the Catter abandons Fox and Toru. So I guess you guys were right. She kicked him out because he's not a real furry. And again, Fox is dedicated to her and wants her smile and will protect it at all costs.
Correct.
Correct. On Fantastic Fish, Fox and Kamina have a small fight. What's going on here? Whoever has an opinion on what happened here.
Kamina thought he was a beast man.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. I mean, yeah, but Kamina's not, like, blindly racist against beastmen.
I think Fox wanted his sunglasses. So I think Fox thinks they go with his overall look.
I mean, they don't.
Yeah, but he doesn't have good taste. Look at him.
I know. That's all that happens.
Yeah, that's all.
So Fox and Kamina fight going into tribal.
Yeah. Over sunglasses.
I think this is Kamina's time to go.
I think so too.
Andrew?
We'll see.
I want to be Yoshi.
I know. And
I agree. I'm thinking it's going to be Yoshi.
okay. These are all uneducated guesses. As we get Mr. L, Kamina goes home 4-1. You fools. We did it, Blake.
We did it.
We were
took
right.
Away all hope from the universe.
From Andrew specifically, who is now on his 3rd pick.
Exactly.
Well.
Oh wait, no,
so
this is
whoever I
his
pick
second.
Next is going to go home, so I'm going to go Fox.
You want Fox to go home?
No, but I believe he will.
Okay.
He doesn't have an idol.
Okay. That's fair. So all of you are on your second picks.
Yep.
And I'm still on my first pick. But my first pick is for second place. I just appreciate this. All of you are bad at this.
Yeah, this is true.
Anyway. Yeah. I mean, the amount of effort it would take for me to go back and re-listen to every episode and try to get like how good we are at predicting who gets voted out would be so not worth the time. But I kind of want to do it now. Oh god, that would be the worst. Anyway, and Dope Dogs Garfield, huh?
Well, now you know. If you ever run out of things to do, you have something.
I mean, the amount of like prep work I'm gonna have to do between now and next Sunday for the winner's episode is like kind of a lot. So we'll see. Garfield has 2 idols, and that's all that's going on in his tribe. And then Mr. L finds an idol. Not
No,
Fox.
that was for Fox.
That was for Fox, but Mr. L found it first. So the cool cats win a reward. They get a visit from the chef. Who on that tribe does the chef hate the most? Because I feel like the answer is everybody.
Yeah.
I think it's Toru because she keeps sending the food back.
She doesn't get the chef. The chef goes to the Box Ghost tribe.
I mean, because the Box Ghost would just cause chaos with the boxes.
Yeah, Freakazoid would keep fucking with everything. Jorgen would be very German about cooking.
I feel like
times.
Jorgen would actually be pretty normal because he likes food.
Yeah,
Honestly,
but he'd be very like, "What are you doing? It's been 3 minutes and 10 seconds. This was only supposed to cook for 3."
Honestly, I think the chef would be most pissed off with Cosgrove, who just keeps saying he's fine with his popcorn.
He's trying to backseat cook. He's just like, that's not how you do it.
So fed up of Scar's political speeches, he'd just give up. And leave.
I mean, the problem is also the chef is the grilling alchemist. So Scar's trying to assassinate him the whole time.
Ooh, that would not be good.
No, it wouldn't. That being said, I think canonically, can we all agree that Hank Hill is the grilling alchemist?
Yes.
And if we make a Full Metal Alchemist episode, Hank Hill will be in it as the grilling alchemist.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm glad we're all in agreement. Anyway, on the other tribe, they win kebabs. And I don't know. Toru, I guess, Toru sends them back? Like, why does she send them back?
So she didn't send them back in a rude way. She did it in a, I'm so sorry, but I'm vegan kind of way.
Toru would never do that. Like, if Toru were vegan and you gave her an entire cow to eat, she would just politely and quietly eat it.
Yeah, but I'm saying she's one of those polite people who also thinks they can get away with things by being super polite.
I don't think you understand who Toru is as a character, Blake.
I'm with
you understand how much I don't care.
Blake, this was all we watched in high school anime club was Fruits Basket Out of Order. You should know who she is as a character.
I didn't watch it with you.
I don't care. Except that one time we watched Animatrix. Anyway, I think Lunk ate all of the kebabs, stick and all. He has a punctured stomach, but who gives a shit? Oh, God damn it. Fox's tribe wins immunity. Whew. But so does Jorgen's. So,
okay with this.
I mean, Box Ghost is safe. I'm like soft rooting for Box Ghost for first place at this point, but I'm still mainly Jorgen for second, and that's all I care about.
Oh, I have a lot of people I'm still rooting for.
Yeah. The problem is, as soon as I said I also like the Box Ghost, him and Jorgen had to fight. And that's just unfair to me, personally. Like, why did this have to happen?
Because you were talking about it.
This is bullshit. I'm moving on. Jorgen and Scar also fight. Blake, I don't want you to come up with the scenario for this because I know what it's going to be.
No, you don't.
Okay, Blake, what's the scenario for this?
Scar is looking for a career change, and he asked Jorgen, what it would be like to be a police officer in the Fairy Corps, and Jorgen was rather racist.
Okay, let's be honest. Scar's fucking Antifa. He is not joining the fucking Fairy Corps.
I was trying my best to both go away from what you expected and also do what you expected. So,
and Jorgen is the rules alchemist. So, and he personally eradicated hundreds of thousands of Ishvalans because it said so in the rules.
Because the Fuhrer made the rules.
And then he got out of it because he was just following orders.
I think Jorgen just said he can lift more than Scar, and Scar was like, "The fuck you say?"
Okay, I like that more.
Yeah, there, I took the politics out of it.
Okay, so Lunk has abandoned his alliance with Jorgen, Lance, and Scar. So the manly men just got significantly less manly.
It did. It's still pretty manly.
Oh, still super
Well,
manly.
Well, because
Lance is very happy with his harem.
Oh, yeah.
I won't say who, but someone in that alliance is a pretty high user of steroids, and Lunk is pro all natural.
That is correct. Do
I
you
thought
not
it'd be
see
Lunk.
his jawline? Like, all natural.
All natural.
I mean, it's just as square as Jorgen's.
Yeah. I mean, Lance is the clear steroid user here.
Yeah.
But only because he needed to use it to get over COVID.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And then
Ooh.
Garfield and Bigger the Cat are forming an alliance.
The cats.
So can we call that alliance Meow Mix?
Ken Max.
Thank you.
We'll hate you for it, but we can.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I needed. Yeah.
Fairies 2.0.
Huh?
Meow Mix Fairies 2.0.
There are no fairies. It's just Meow Mix. Anyway, nothing happens on the Mr. L tribe. So who's going home here? Where we have Lunk, who has left Lance, and the newly formed Meow Mix alliance.
I think it's gonna be Lunk.
You think it's going to be Lunk?
I think it's gonna be Lunk.
I kind of hope it's Lunk.
I think it's going to be Bigger the Catter.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I do kind of feel it's going to be Lunk. I don't want it to be, but he did leave.
Garfield uses an immunity idol on Bigger the Catter.
Oh.
Garfield making big plays.
Garfield really showing his strength.
Garfield is alpha as fuck, guys. Let's be honest. So Bigger the Catter receives 2 votes. Toru receives 2 votes, and Garfield receives 1 vote. So Toru has been voted out
Not that, Toru.
by Bigger the Catter and Garfield. There could only be one Toru. The tribe has spoken.
I have jinxed out another character.
And yeah, Lunk voted for Garfield. Which I think means Lunk is next. He has been marked for death.
You're probably right.
So we're at the merge. Instead of coming up with another animal alliterative, which was probably going to be the Great Guinea Pigs, we instead just have All-Stars. So we're at the merge, boys. We made it to the halfway point of the Anime Survivor season. Is everybody excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Whatever. Someone said something. I don't care. Anyway.
I'm pretty okay with this crew.
So Garfield has an idol. He has the reward stealer, which doesn't matter. Mr. L has an idol, and Yoshi has the legacy advantage. Our alliances are... we're calling this one Manly Men, right? With Jorgen, Lance, and
Yes.
Scar. Okay, so Jorgen, Lance, and Scar are the Manly Men alliance. Then we have Bigger the Catter and Garfield, which is Meow Mix. And those are our only alliances.
Yeah, who needs alliances?
Alliances are for fucking cowards. Anyway, Jorgen wins immunity. It's called Fools in the Rain. Don't know how he did it. Probably kept himself dry with the rules.
He scrambled the fairies.
He
To be fair,
scrambled the fairies.
He just had to be a fool in the rain.
Yeah. You're implying Cosgrove wouldn't win being a fool in the rain.
I think they would compete, but I think it could be either one of them.
Okay. Makes sense. And then, let's see. So the All-Star Idol is not hidden. So no one's going to find anything. Jorgen and Cosgrove have a minor disagreement. I think neither of them sure whose jurisdiction the island of Fiji falls under. And they're trying to figure it out.
I think Jorgen doesn't believe in paid overtime, and Cosgrove is morally offended by that.
That's probably true. Cosgrove, is probably if there was one good cop, it's Cosgrove.
Yeah, but also Cosgrove is all about how do you make money off of sitting in your office and avoiding work. So,
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, when you look at like the work police have to do, the less you do, the better. Which is why Cosgrove's the best cop.
that is true. That is true.
He, instead of doing heinous acts, he'll just take people to the Honey Festival. It's like, now do you want to rob a store? We went to the Honey Festival, and they'll be like, "Nah, that was fun, man. Let's hang out." And Cosgrove's rehabilitated thousands of criminals that way.
Fair point, man. Fair point.
Fox and Mr. L bond strongly. I mean, at this point, they've just been hanging out the whole time. But
I think Mr. L really respects a man with a blaster.
I was going to say he respects a man with green pants.
And that.
Yeah. And then Meow Mix dissolves. Bigger just used Garfield for his immunity idol, and now he doesn't need him anymore.
And Garfield's like, "You're not a cat."
He took the ears off. He's like, "Bitch, I've been a man this whole time." But a new alliance formed with Bigger, Jorgen, Lance, and Mr. L.
Man, I mean, is this like Lance's harem part 2?
Yeah. This can be Lance's harem.
He's got some beefy boys in here.
He's got some beefy
Lance
boys.
likes that.
And Mr. L, who he likes. I'm if I remember correctly, Lance and Mr. L have a good relationship. And so does basically, like, Jorgen, Lance, and Mr. L all have a positive relationship with each other, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'd be very happy if those were on the final 4.
Yeah, with Bigger the Cat are just there.
Yeah.
He's just there. So who's going home? I think it's Freakazoid.
Or Yoshi.
I don't know. Everyone hates Freakazoid.
I think it's Freakazoid. I mean, he's been off camera, but the entire time he has been moving at the speed of sound, constantly asking each one of them if we're there yet.
And they're like, 30 more days. And he's like, still 30 more days? Yes, Freakazoid. The sun has not set yet. Okay.
Oh boy.
5 minutes later. 30 more days still? Yes, Freakazoid.
He's like, "How about now?" And now?
I'm pretty sure they just want to kill him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Anyway. Gary, you have a guess?
I'm gonna have to go with Yoshi.
Yoshi. Okay, that's fair. He can only evade taxes for so long.
The IRS gets everyone eventually.
They're coming. Except Donald Trump, apparently. Nope. First vote, Yoshi. Yoshi. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And then...
No.
6 for the
No!
Box Ghost. 1 vote left. The Box Ghost goes home in a 7-6 vote.
No, Box Ghost, why?
Andrew, you're going to be okay.
No.
So...
He just wanted to cause some harmless chaos.
Yeah. And apparently that is worse than evading your taxes.
Hey,
So-
that's what Henry Kissinger said.
This-
Look at Vietnam.
Yeah. So, Bigger the Catter, Fox, Freakazoid, Garfield, Mr. L, Cosgrove, and Yoshi voted out Box Ghost. Which I was hoping would be able to denote some form of alliance, but honestly, I don't think it did. The alliances aren't
Just
voting with
pissed
each
off
other.
enough people.
Huh?
Just pissed off just enough people.
That's perfect. I mean, a 7-6 vote at the merge is pretty interesting. I gotta give them that. Yeah, we've got just the manly men and Lance's lads. I like alliteratives. It's gonna be Lance's lads. Is that okay, guys?
Yep, alliterations are great.
Alliterations are perfect.
I just also imagine, since it's Lance's lads, they're all dressed in like sailor uniforms. Because
Yeah,
that's his thing.
I know most of these would do that.
I mean that.
think-
Let's that's Lance's thing, right? Just men in sailor uniforms.
Pretty sure Jorgen wore a sailor uniform in canon.
Oh yeah, probably. So we have a reward challenge, but that doesn't fucking matter.
Never does.
Garfield wins immunity. That matters.
That does matter.
He's making a good run
Mm-hmm.
with his hidden immunity idol, his useless reward stealer. Team Garfield, man. So Bigger and Yoshi have a major fight. Guys, I have an idea. I figured out who Bigger the Catter really is. He's an IRS agent. Disguised as my OC Bigger the Catter. And he finally got on tape Yoshi admitting to tax evasion. He's been wearing a wire the entire fucking game.
I mean, the trust he has broken.
I mean, dude, Yoshi's going down. If he wins,
Is
all
it
that
the cat ears?
Huh? The
Is
cat
that
ears
where the
are the
wire
listening
is?
device.
Yes.
All the
Good.
better to hear you with.
And the belt is a camera.
Of course. And the weird red X's on his uniform, those are for show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta commit. And then Bigger the Catter and Fox bond strongly. Fox hates Yoshi, as we previously established. So I think Fox is just respecting the job Bigger the Catter has done in busting Yoshi's tax evasion empire. That sound right?
Yeah, sounds right to me.
Yep. Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. And then Lance is impressing the rest of the team.
Go
Andrew?
Lance.
It's not the Dragon Knights this time. He has to have something else.
I mean, he's got 3 Dragon Knights.
So he just pulled out the second one this time.
He whipped out the second one, man.
Oh man,
That's all it took.
this one's slightly bigger. And
To
then,
be fair, he was able to reach a union agreement with his Dragonites on the fly.
oh, that's good. Yeah. I mean,
So they're just
first
impressed with
we
Jack
unionize
Frost.
Lance's Dragonites, and then we unionize Uber drivers.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Vote no on Prop
I
22.
mean, Lance has always been paying them union rates, though.
Yeah, he has. Lance is a benevolent employer. He's just
Yeah, they just wanted the agreement. Like, they wanted the ring. They wanted it to be official.
yeah, and it is. Good job, Lance.
Yeah.
And now we have a big boy alliance. With All-Seal, Bigger the Catter, Fox, Garfield, Freakazoid, Lunk, and Officer Cosgrove.
Can we call this the Alliance of the Demented Chin?
Yes.
Sure.
So Is this the Crimson Chin Alliance?
Yes.
I have a major complaint with this alliance. No, like, this is very Lance and Jorgen free.
Which makes me sad.
Well, I mean, LCL wants a chance to be the star.
Is he
does.
trying to be the new Jorgen?
I think so. He's like,
Did he finally find his cape?
No.
Jorgen doesn't wear a cape.
But LCL.
Then he's trying to be the new Lance.
I think he
Yes.
found his emotional cape.
Is his emotional cape Bigger the Catter?
He was like, if this overweight, underpaid bureaucrat can hit his target,
dressed in OC cosplay.
can not only make it this far in the game, but get his target, I can take over the world in a box boy's uniform. I'm setting him up to be voted out, by the way.
I love where we've gone with Bigger the Catter so much. He's the heart and soul of Anime Survivor in a way even Truck-kun cannot make happen.
That's true. He accessorizes.
Yeah, man. Fuck Truck. Anyway,
No,
this is
let's not.
That's not what we said.
that's what I said. This is so notably absent from this alliance is obviously Lance, Jorgen, and Yoshi. So I think this is Bigger the Catter assembling the government forces to take out Yoshi.
Yeah, there's a extraction team.
Mm-hmm. Scar's also not in it. And then, I don't remember who else is not in it. But it's very much an anti-Lance operation. So anyway, who's going home? I think it's Yoshi.
Yeah, I think it's Yoshi.
Gary?
I will have to go with Freakazoid.
I mean, he just fucking runs around in his underwear.
Exactly.
That's very threatening.
Like, you don't get an opinion.
Okay.
So no one uses their idol. First vote Yoshi. Scar.
Seems like a random.
3 votes Scar. 4 votes Scar, 2 votes Yoshi. So we're 6 votes in of 12. 5 votes Scar. 3 votes Yoshi. 6 votes Scar. 4 votes Yoshi. Oh, God, this is fucking close. 5 votes Yoshi. Scar is voted out 7-5.
Oof.
So this is a classic case of
The Big Alliance.
Huh?
Big Alliance went for someone.
Well, I mean, the Big Alliance didn't have Scar or Yoshi, but when faced between siding with a refugee and a tax dodger, they got rid of the refugee and kept the tax dodger. So this is the 2016.
Right.
Yeah, this is the fucking 2016 election. So fuck everything. If they voted out Yoshi, they're cool in my book. So Bigger the Catter's cool. Jorgen's cool. Lance is cool. Mr. L is cool. And Scar is cool. And everyone else can suck a fat dick. Or their phallic device of not choice. Whatever they don't want to suck. So that's
Just throw a cactus in there.
Yeah, just suck a fat cactus. Sounds good. Okay. So how does everybody feel about losing Scar but keeping fucking Yoshi?
I don't know. I mean, it did get a lot of the politics out of this game.
No, it didn't. We still have Yoshi. Bigger the Catter was classic FBI failing at their goddamn job.
It's just like in Among Us. He called out the imposter, and nobody believed him and voted someone else.
God damn it, Bigger the Catter. You had one fucking job.
I just think our characters need to do implicit bias training before they play.
I mean, they did that on Big Brother All Stars, and it didn't fucking work.
Oh, wow.
I mean, sure, it's Big Brother All Stars.
Mm-hmm. That was like explicitly they had to go through implicit bias training. And I think like halfway through the season they like went everybody, hey, you look hella racist right now. And they're like, yeah, but also we're gonna vote out all the black people in a row.
Whew.
Boy.
They took a break to vote out the nerdy autistic guy. So,
Oh, much better.
Much better after making fun of him for being autistic. And then that being buried and not shown in the edit of the show because they didn't want to reflect poorly on the contestants so people could keep rooting for the people who are objective monsters. Anyway, Garfield has an idol. Mr. L has an idol. Yoshi has the legacy advantage. We still have the manly men of Jorgen and Lance. We have Lance's lads of Jorgen and Lance plus Bigger and Mr. L. And then we have, I want to call this the bureaucrats.
Absolutely. Bureaucrats it is.
So, and Bigger the Catter is I think Bigger the Catter is the best positioned in the game at this point, since he's in Lance's lads. And then he's also in the bureaucrats.
The loyalty on the bureaucrats is pretty low, though.
It's super, this isn't going to last much longer, but you would rather be inside this than outside of it.
This is true.
Plus, they'll just vote out Freakazoid. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
We have a reward. Letters from home. Okay. So they win a trip to a floating restaurant with pizza, chicken wings, and beer, which is bullshit. I want that. But like, would we have to social distance if we did it? That'd be weird.
Who's in your bubble?
Yeah. I mean, no one's in my bubble. I don't have a bubble. My bubble is Joe sometimes.
And Sam.
Yeah, but I live with him. I don't think that counts. Okay, yeah. My bubble is I make Sam play board games with me sometimes. Anyway, letters from home. Who writes a letter to Bigger the Catter? Is it
Big the cat.
It's actually Yoshi telling him he'll never catch him.
I like the idea of Big the Cat threatening to sue him for copyright infringement.
No, but here's the
I don't
thing.
care if you're undercover FBI agent.
Yoshi wrote the letter to Bigger the Catter like months before the game even started.
Yeah, of course. So Bigger the
Yoshi's
Catter Bigger the Catter reads it, shows it to Yoshi, and he's like, "You fucking idiot." Can Yoshi's letter also be one from Bigger the Catter saying, "I'm on to you, bitch"?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so Garfield's letter.
It's from John asking if he'll please let him out of the house.
I need to go on a date with Liz. No, John.
No,
you don't.
Lance's letter. Andrew, is it from one of his many suitors?
Probably like 6 of them all in the same letter.
Yeah. They signed it together. Then Cosgrove's letter is from, I don't know, like a cow saying how it can't wait for him to eat it. It's a California cow. Happy cows produce happy cheese, and happy cheese comes from California. Officer Cosgrove, please eat me.
That is so random, but I love it.
You're welcome. Lance wins immunity, which is good.
Woo!
He needs it.
That is pretty good. I'm happy with this.
He has to hold the thing on a pole, which normally Jorgen wins. Like, Jorgen has won this like 2 of the 3 games he's been in. So fuck you, Lance.
I think Jorgen let Lance win this one.
Okay. Jorgen's like, I don't need this. Lance,
No, he saw Lance was in second, so he held back just a little bit.
Okay. He didn't have to scramble the fairies.
No.
Anyway, so we still have our idols. Alciel and Fox have a major fight. Just what does I don't know.
It's over a hair conditioner.
Gary's right. So like what, hair conditioner like rolled up on the island, the 2 of them found it and fought over who got to use it.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, Alciel needs it with his new confidence. Like, if his hair isn't shiny, he's gonna lose that.
Yeah.
Especially without Mao around. Like,
Yeah.
of course he's going to want to stand out.
Yeah, he's got to look good. He also like notices Fox's jacket. If like he took the jacket but didn't put his arms through the sleeve, it'd be a good cape.
Exactly.
Or he could skin Fox and turn him into a cape. You know. Whatever.
That would work. Yes.
Which is what he'll do if Fox uses the fucking hair conditioner. Freakazoid and Cosgrove have a major fight. Blake, as a resident expert on Freakazoid, what has happened?
So Freakazoid informed Cosgrove that he wants to become his deputy, and Cosgrove is threatening to quit the force.
If Freakazoid becomes the deputy, or if Freakazoid does not become the deputy?
If he becomes the deputy. Cosgrove does not have the patience or the time to oversee Freakazoid, and Freakazoid has already passed the entrance test.
Oh no. Which I think we've established in one of our panels. To become a cop, you just have to be able to use the Pester Ball in Pokemon Snap. Like, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole training.
Freakazoid can do that.
Yeah. I mean, Freakazoid is like a human Pester Ball. It just
So he
goes,
gets a bonus.
yeah, he's perfect. Like, okay, actually, I'm 100% on cop Freakazoid, because instead of using tear gas, they can just send out Freakazoid and he'll annoy the protesters away.
He'll just move them back home. They won't even know what happened.
Yeah. They'll be like, what? I feel vaguely annoyed. Okay.
Yeah.
And then a new alliance forms between All Seal, Freakazoid, Mr. L, and Yoshi. Blake, why is Freakazoid's first job as cop to side with a tax dodger?
Because Freakazoid wants his own slush fund to play with.
God damn it. Okay, so I mean, this is
I'd be
basically...
upset if that wasn't so true.
So Yoshi has just peeled off half of the bureaucrat alliance to work with him. Classic mob boss. Yoshi. Or whatever the fuck his last name is. I don't know. So who's going home at this point? I'm feeling Lunk, honestly.
I have no idea.
Lunk has nobody. He's just all alone.
Could be Yoshi.
I mean, we always want it to be Yoshi, but it isn't. So I'm just gonna say Lunk.
I want it to be Officer Cosgrove.
Okay. Does that mean you're anticipating Officer Cosgrove go home, or you're picking someone else in hopes that reverse juju happens and Cosgrove goes home?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it in there.
Okay. Blake.
I think it's going to be Freakazoid.
Okay. I mean, we keep saying it. We keep saying Freakazoid and Yoshi, and it never fucking happens.
I
Given
know,
up.
but why mess with...
Rocket Man's right. Freakazoid didn't expect to be around this long.
He didn't. I mean, he made it like to the final 8 in his first season. Yeah, the Big Alliance, once they had to start cannibalizing their own, Freakazoid was the first one they took out. Anyway, no one uses an idol. First vote, Jorgen.
Ooh, don't like that.
I don't either. Second vote, Yoshi. I like that.
Yes.
Yoshi. 3 votes, Yoshi. 4, 5, 6. Yoshi goes home 10-1.
Wow.
Finally.
That was a rather one-sided vote.
We did it. Bigger the Catter got his way. The Bureaucrat Alliance has won out in the end. Yoshi has given his legacy advantage to Mr. L.
Woo!
Who now has
I'm okay with that.
an idol and a legacy advantage. Andrew, I gotta know why. So Mr. L's like final strategy stat came out at 4, just because like that's what you gave him. Is Mr. L really canonically a tactician, or just Anime Survivor canonically a tactician?
No, he was actually pretty good because he's like counter Luigi. What Luigi sucks at, he was supposed to be good at. Like he built himself a giant robot to fight Mario with.
Okay, sounds good. I mean,
and tried to lure him into a trap.
Yeah, because I mean, my knowledge is we just made a joke about how he was the mastermind in his first season, and then that kind of stuck. He got voted out at the merge, so it was funny to me. But yeah. Anyway, Garfield has an idol, no hidden idol. Mr. L has an idol and a legacy advantage. We have Lance's lads. We have the manly men of Jorgen and Lance. We have Lance's lads, which is Jorgen and Lance, plus Mr. L and Bigger the Catter. Mm-hmm. We have the bureaucrats, which is like most people. And then we have Yoshi's side hustle. What were the mob? What do we want to call it?
Well, now that Yoshi's gone, the green team.
Freakazoid's blue.
He can pretend.
That's
First
racist.
Wives Club.
Huh?
First Wives Club.
First Wives?
Yeah. Making a joke about a movie from 1996.
No one's seen it. What movie?
I'm not explaining this over Anime Survivor.
Gary, name the alliance.
Mr. L. Oh, 2.5 Men.
I'm in.
That's good.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I was about to just call it Cape Town. But I like 2.5 Men more. We have a thing. who gives it. Oh wait, the aerial tour. Fuck it, whatever. We skipped over the aerial tour, which is we're going back. The aerial tour is an important part of Anime Survivor lore.
Agreed.
So Bigger the Catter, Alciel, Freakazoid, and Jorgen get to go on an aerial tour. Who's the pilot?
I mean, I think Jorgen forced himself to be.
Okay, here's what I think happened. I think Freakazoid insisted on being the pilot. So what happened was Jorgen just broke the controls and has scrambled the fairies to fly the copter around. So Freakazoid thinks he's flying it.
Yes.
But in reality, it's the fairies. Alciel, who, has a lot of confidence right now from Bigger the Catter, who inspired him to be a real man, has perched himself on top of the helicopter while it's moving, wearing a cape. And by cape, I just mean he took one of the flight jackets and just tied it around so it looks like a cape. And is standing triumphantly on top of the blades. And Bigger the Catter is just taking a nap.
Sounds about right.
That's my idea of the aerial tour. Does anybody have notes?
No, that sounds good to me.
Okay. I'm glad I could monopolize this time for all of us.
It's what you always do, Max.
You're welcome. Alciel
That's why
wins
we
immunity.
come here.
Shut up, Andrew. Alciel wins immunity. Gary, would you like to share an opinion? I'm kidding. You're not allowed to do that.
I don't have opinions.
Thank God. It's Max time. Garfield and Mr. L have idols. It's the same. Alciel and Freakazoid find something in common. I'm done monopolizing time. Someone else do this one for me.
I don't know. They're both great head of households. I fucking know.
Neither of them have played Big Brother.
Also true.
I was expecting someone to say that I know of, and then I was going to be like, wait, have you been doing Anime Survivor without me? And then I was going to cry.
Yes, Max, we totally have.
You're fucking dead to me, Andrew. I'm going to write you out of my will.
Jeff Probst has been hosting it.
The only thing in my will is who gets the rights to our panels.
What
And my
about
board
Waluigi?
Hmm?
What about Waluigi?
Oh yeah, no. Clayton gets that because that's a shared ownership situation.
Well,
No,
so I have to kill both of you to get it.
Yeah,
Got it.
rights to panels and my board games. But how the board games work is you have to communicate to Sam which board game you want. Then you have to play him at it. And if you win, you get to keep the board game. And if he wins, he gets to throw it in a fire.
Oh boy, fun.
Right?
I think what LCL and Freakazoid found in common is how obnoxious the producers are when they talk about their wills and their brothers.
Blake,
Could be.
shut the fuck up. Okay, Freakazoid and Garfield find something in common.
They both eat a lot, but only one of them needs to.
Is that Garfield?
Yeah.
Mr. L and Officer Cosgrove have a minor disagreement. Do you think Mr. L, Cosgrove thought Mr. L was a cop the whole time and just found out he isn't?
Could be.
It's just
I
like
think so.
referring to him as officer, and Mr. L's like, I'm not. I'm just like a guy who hates Mario.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Officer Cosgrove is like, yeah, I hate Italians too.
Are you implying Officer Cosgrove hates ethnic whites?
Mr. Al is an Italian too.
Oh shit.
Well, there you go.
So Officer Cosgrove is 1960s anti-white racist.
There we go.
Okay. So don't ask him about the Greeks.
No. Or the
Okay.
Sicilians.
And Garfield leaves the bureaucrats. Which, I mean, look at that fucking loyalty. Of course he did. So let's proceed. Come on, do the button. So I think we can all agree Garfield's going home, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's about time.
it's about time. Sorry, not Garfield. Freakazoid.
There we go. I was like, what? Okay.
I don't know why I said Garfield either.
Garfield has 2 idols. Yeah.
He has 1 idol.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to be Freakazoid, and if it's not Freakazoid, it'll be probably someone we care about. So
let's hope it's Freakazoid. No idol play. First vote Lance.
No.
Someone Andrew cares about.
No, not Lance.
Lunk.
Okay.
Freakazoid.
There we go.
I mean, I'm confused why we have 3 targets, but Freakazoid's one of them, so it's fine. Lance, Freakazoid. So it's a 3-3-1 right now. Lunk, Lance. Lance goes home in a 5-3-2 vote.
No!
That was brutal.
I'm upset.
So Alciel, Fox, Freakazoid, Garfield, and Cosgrove took out Lance.
Cosgrove, why?
The bureaucrats, they took him out.
I know, I'm just upset.
I think Cosgrove was upset that his Dragonites were getting better benefits than he was.
I mean, it's probably true. I mean, I think when it came down to it, like the All-Star, the Bureaucrats Alliance was an anti-Yoshi alliance because Yoshi was a tax dodger, and then they switched to Lance because he looks, of the remaining cast, the most like a mob boss.
Or a punk.
Huh?
Or just a punk.
Yeah, like Lance looks like a punk. He's like a 50-year-old man who still listens to Dead Kennedys, unironically.
Exactly.
Oh God, I'm gonna be a 50-year-old man who unironically listens to Dead Kennedys, aren't I?
Yeah,
Yep.
by then it'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll be new again.
Like I'm like the lead singer just released a new album that I've been listening to nonstop. Fuck.
Don't worry, nostalgia will kick in.
I mean, the band's older than I am.
So?
I don't know.
Some people like the 60s music.
A lot of people do.
Exactly. You're fine.
Just, yeah.
Freakazoid wins a reward. He gets, the loved ones visit. Freakazoid, Mr. L, Alciel, and Garfield. Who's Freakazoid's
So
loved
does
one?
Freakazoid bring Dexter Douglas?
I mean, I figured he'd bring Steph. I mean, he was pretty into Steph. Or maybe he brought a Cave Guy.
Oh, gosh.
Cave Guy, you'll give me advice. Or Roddy. I don't know. Who's Mr. L's loved one?
Probably the robot he built.
Okay, so he just brings a robot and makes out with it.
Yes.
Okay. Alciel obviously brings Sadao.
Yes, 100%.
And just has Sadao bring the checkbook so Alciel can balance their budget.
Yep.
And set aside some money to pay taxes just in case Bigger the Catter's onto him. Just, here's our tax fund. Like, what's that for? Just don't ask. This has been a weird time.
Agreed.
So did Garfield bring John?
No, he brought a lasagna.
Just
That's
a
loved
lasagna.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He actually brought the maitre d' of his favorite Olive Garden.
Like, I love this Olive Garden. They're great.
Free breadsticks.
Okay, so thank God Jorgen wins immunity. No one can take him out this week.
Jorgen's sticking around.
Boy! And then, still no idol. Freakazoid and Lunk bond strong. What the fuck? Someone please explain this to me.
Freakazoid make Lung laugh. Somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it like Lunk just hit him against enough trees that he started finding it funny?
Probably.
Okay.
Also, Freakazoid somehow isn't injured by this.
I mean, he's Freakazoid.
Exactly.
Alciel and Bigger the Catter find something in common. I think Alciel's just
They're
trying
both
to...
frauds.
Huh?
They're both frauds.
How are they frauds?
Because
Everybody knows who Bigger the Catter is. He has inspired Alciel to become his own man.
Yeah, but he did it by putting on a disguise, and LCL at the end of the day is still just a box boy. He knows this won't last.
LCL's not even that. He can't hold a job.
He's just gonna fall into crippling depression. This is only temporary.
I think Bigger the Catter gifted LCL his ears.
Yeah, but also Bigger the Catter isn't even a real FBI agent. He's just a bum who killed one and took his identity.
Since when?
You didn't get the memo?
You've added a whole new layer. Okay, so... So, Blake, I need to get this straight. Bigger the Catter is actually... Like, we've already established Bigger the Catter is secretly an FBI agent who was on a sting to catch Yoshi for tax evasion. But in reality, Bigger the Catter is actually a homeless man who murdered the real Bigger the Catter, the FBI agent, in the street and assumed his identity. How long ago did this happen? Because remember, Bigger the Catter sent a letter to Yoshi knowing about what's going on. So he knew Yoshi was doing the tax fraud. How long has he been pretending to be Bigger the Catter? Does Bigger the Catter's family know about this?
So first of all, Bigger the Catter did send that letter. That was actually Bigger the Catter. That was actually the FBI agent.
Okay.
Shortly before he was set to go to Survivor, he in his normal life went to get a sandwich, wasn't paying attention, slipped, hit his head on a curb, and died. And this homeless man decided, you know what? Seems like a better deal. He took on his identity.
And how did he find all of his FBI notes? Were they just in his pocket? In the ears?
Bigger the Catter is not a very organized man, so he had a lot of Post-it notes stuck on his shirt because of all of the gross stains he has.
Wait, he was walking to a sandwich shop.
Yes.
Covered in Post-it notes.
He likes meatball subs, by the way.
Andrew, Gary, are you guys okay with this?
I'm just
it
gonna
makes
let this
complete
go.
sense. Like when they find him, he clearly looks like he slipped and hit his head on the curb, so they forgive him for forgetting a lot of his normal life stuff. It just makes sense.
Okay, Gary, here's the real question, though.
It just makes sense.
Gary, before he went to the meatball sub, did he go to Taco Bell for some sauce packets for the sub?
Oh, of course. Why do you think they just don't question why he doesn't remember anything?
They were like, this is just the side effect of meatball plus taco sauce. That's what it does.
Yep.
You won a Nobel Prize for that. I'm so happy Bigger the Catter's still here. And Bigger the Catter and Freakazoid have a small fight.
So that's the thing.
Freakazoid stole... Did Freakazoid steal his
Somehow.
Taco Bell sauce packet? Here's the question for all of you. So between Bigger the Catter and Freakazoid, did Freakazoid steal Bigger the Catter's sauce packet, and that's why they're fighting? Hello?
Could be.
Okay, cool. I thought you all died.
I think so.
Okay, we'll go with
Possible.
that.
Yeah.
We needed to be less intricate there. Like we've really
A little
fleshed
too
Bigger the
deep.
Catter out as a person.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's going home? Is it
Freakazoid.
fucking
Cosgrove?
can it please be Freakazoid? Jesus Christ.
Depends how Garfield's feeling.
The vengeful cat god Garfield.
He's the one pulling the strings on this one.
Jesus. Okay, let's see. Mr. L uses his idol and received 1, 2, 3 votes, and then Cosgrove Freakazoid. What the fuck?
4-way split.
There are 4 votes in a tribe of 9. Are you drunk? Okay. 1 vote Cosgrove, 1 vote Freakazoid, 1 vote Lunk. 3 fucking votes left.
Yeah.
Lunk. Freakazoid.
No.
Lunk. Lunk goes home.
No, not
In a-
Lunk.
What the fuck was that?
Okay. Trash.
That was garbage. Who voted out Mr. L? Fox, traitor. Lunk, fuck you, and Cosgrove. And then Lunk was taken out by Mr. L, Jorgen, and Bigger the Catter. So what remains of Lance's lads? They exacted a form of revenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I was just so excited earlier, and now I'm just
That was a
angry.
good idol, though.
That was a good idol play.
It looked good, but it was.
That was just the dumbest fucking vote split in the history of vote splits. So our alliances
I'm not
are
hearing anything.
Huh?
I was hearing a lot of back. Did he disappear?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
You hear, Max? I
Hello?
can hear you now.
Okay,
we can hear you
cool.
now.
Welcome back.
I love it when dumb happens. So, we have Lance's lads of Bigger the
Yeah,
Catter.
Max, we still live?
Yes, can you not hear me? Can
Checking. It says network here, so I'm confused.
You? Okay. Andrew and Gary and Blake, do you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just I'm wondering if the stream is still live. Can anyone else check?
It says live on OBS.
Yeah, it looks live.
It was red. It's like flashing between red and yellow.
Oh, well, that's probably not great.
Got some drop frames. That's exciting.
Let's finish this thing.
No. Okay. So we have Lance's lads of Bigger Catter, Jorgen, and Mr. L. We have the bureaucrats of Allseal, Bigger, Fox, Garfield, and Cosgrove. And then what were we calling them again, Gary? 2.5 men of Allseal, Freakazoid, and Mr. L.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at. Mr. L, Allseal, and Bigger the Catter are all very well insulated.
Yeah, they are.
Yep. So that's that. Freakazoid wins immunity.
Well, he's not going home this time.
That's fine. We were going to be wrong about predicting him leaving anyway.
Yep.
Garfield has the only idol. Freakazoid and Garfield have a small fight. Did Freakazoid eat his lasagna again? As part of Garfield's rider, most people want a lot of money when they sign in to play Survivor. Garfield demanded weekly lasagna.
Yeah.
And fucking Freakazoid fucking ate it. Fox and Jorgen find something in common. Is it just being ballers?
Flying.
Flying? Okay. Sounds good.
Flying without wings.
Flying without wings. And Fox and Freakazoid bond strongly. Is this another flying without wings situation?
Freakazoid has power of the internet, correct?
Yes.
Well, Fox has got some weird interests, and Freakazoid is facilitating that.
Oh boy. Well, I mean,
oh no. I
he is a furry.
did not want that to become a defining characteristic of Fox, but it is now.
I mean, we all know he's into foxes.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I like.
Fox.
There's a song I like called "Catch for Us Foxes" or something. So, whatever. Who's going home? It's not fucking Freakazoid.
Cosgrove.
Jorgen.
I think it's Jorgen.
Mr. L.
Jorgen.
I think it's Mr. L.
Why do you think it's Mr. L?
Just look at those eyes. He's just tired of the game. He's ready for it to all be over.
Oh no, that's hate you see.
Yeah, that's hate. I think this might be Jorgen's time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't want it to be though, but anyway, first vote Jorgen.
No.
Fox. Jorgen.
I don't like either of these votes.
Allseal is voted out 4-2-2.
Allseal, why?
Damn, none of us saw that coming.
I really hope he was betrayed by what's his name.
So Allseal was voted out by Bigger the Catter,
Yes.
Fox,
Bigger
Jorgen, and
Great
Mr. L.
Giving him confidence.
So Lance's lads plus I already forgot. Fox took him out. And then Cosgrove and Garfield voted out Jorgen. And Garfield and LCL voted out Fox. So yeah, LCL just got whacked. I think we can all agree no one saw that coming, right?
I didn't.
I didn't.
Neither did I.
He was well insulated.
We thought he was.
We thought he was, and now he isn't. Yeah, that. I mean, I'm okay with that. That keeps Jorgen alive longer.
It does.
Yeah. I mean, geez, this is just fuck. Bigger the Catter is just strategically running this game. It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, he was homeless once, and he never wants to go back to the streets.
It's true. He got Fox to flip on LCL.
He has the ruthlessness of scarcity.
And then Fox wins immunity, which is almost as good as Fox getting an idol, I guess.
Sure.
It's
Kinda
the
counts.
closest thing.
But he doesn't get to idle anyone out.
He does. Even if Fox wins, I don't think he wins at this point because he didn't idle anyone out. And is it really a game of Anime Survivor if Fox doesn't idle someone out?
Just they never dropped his reflector.
Yeah.
The drop rate was set to too low.
This is Smash 1 Fox. This isn't Melee Fox. This isn't even Ultimate Fox. It's just Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Fox and Garfield bond strongly. That's it.
I think it's because he has immunity and Garfield's attracted to that.
Hey, Garfield's attracted to power.
Yep.
Yeah, Garfield is power. So who's going home then? It's not Fox because he has immunity. You think? Okay, we keep saying it's Freakazoid.
I think it actually is this time.
If it's not Freakazoid, we have to stop saying. This is the last time we can say it's Freakazoid, guys.
Well, then I'm definitely saying it's Freakazoid.
It's Freakazoid.
Yeah, it's Freakazoid.
I forget. Wait, okay. So I'm still rooting for Jorgen. I forget. Andrew, you were for Mr. L, right?
Probably.
Blake, who are you rooting for at this point? I don't even remember.
So, my last pick got voted out. So I've been, ever since we added the homelessness storyline, I've been rooting for Bigger the Catter.
Okay. And Gary, who's your pick at this point?
Garfield.
Garfield. Okay.
Oh, that's right. I was on Lance until he got voted off. But yeah, Mr. L's my backup.
Yeah. I mean, you're on your backup's backup at this point.
Also, yes. But...
I mean, Jorgen's old reliable. He's going to get to the final 3 and then lose.
Well, let's see who loses this time, shall we?
It's not Garfield. He has an idol and doesn't play it. Please be Freakazoid. First vote Cosgrove.
No.
Okay with this?
Freakazoid.
I'm okay with this.
Freakazoid. Voted out 6-1.
We were right all this time. It just took a moment.
It finally happened.
You knew it was coming.
The simulator stopped buffering and got rid of fucking Freakazoid.
Now he can finally be free to do whatever it is he does.
He can finally be freak to kill me. Okay. So that happened. We're down to our final 6, where Garfield has the only idol, and Mr. L has the legacy advantage. And our alliances are Lance's lads and the bureaucrats.
Well, it doesn't look great for Jorgen and Mr. L right now.
It doesn't. They're outnumbered. But remember, we're in the final 6, and Mr. L has a legacy advantage. So he could, in theory, do something to make shit work. And Fox has demonstrated a willingness to vote out members of his alliance before. So, I don't know. I'm gunning it. I'm trying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cosgrove wins immunity.
That's not good.
He takes Garfield and Fox with him to a steak dinner.
Oh, Garfield's all about this.
That they eat in front of everyone else. Wow. Right? Fucking assholes, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we kind of knew that.
It's true. And then nothing happens.
boy.
So, Cosgrove has immunity. Mr. L has a legacy advantage and has to play it this round. So, who goes home?
I don't want to say Jorgen, but I think it might be Jorgen.
It's gonna be Jorgen.
I think it's Jorgen.
Well, is whatchamacallit, is legacy advantage like an idol or like a
Yeah. It's an idol.
So maybe they'll go for Mr. L and he can hit one of them, play Garfield, but
Garfield has an idol. So I hope it's Fox, honestly. If Fox gets idled out, I think that would be poetry.
it would be, but
Yeah.
Andrew, Gary, you have a guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Jorgen.
Okay, so
It's
we're
just
basically so we all think it's Jorgen and don't want it to be him.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to say for the record that I don't care if it's him.
Well, fuck you, Blake.
Yeah, I'm with Max. Fuck you.
Mr. L uses legacy advantage on himself. Garfield uses his idol on himself. Garfield receives 1, 2, 3 votes. Mr. L receives 1, and then Jorgen's voted out.
Ah, the idols.
So Jorgen gets idled out in a 3-2-1 split.
Feel no sadness.
Goodbye, Jorgen. You were so close yet again.
Jorgen. This was his worst performance.
Goodbye, Fairy Pig. Goodbye.
So he was voted out by Fox, Garfield, and then Cosgrove did his own thing.
Yep.
Yeah, because Cosgrove's like so mad at you for not being a cop.
I'm on Team Garfield at this point.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Just look at that smile.
I mean, yeah, you can't trust his ass. Also, Garfield would just be fun to bring back for a winner. I mean, Mr. L, obviously, unless he wins immunity, he's done.
Yeah.
Though, unless Bigger the Catter or Cosgrove leave the Bureaucrats Alliance, which is possible based on their loyalties. But
I mean, I think Bigger the Catter's really been the surprise strategist of this group.
he has like a 4 in strategy out of 5. He's pretty good. Everyone who's left has like good strategy except Cosgrove.
Cosgrove's just here.
He has like a 2, and the other 4 have 4s. Cosgrove wins immunity. How the fuck is Cosgrove comping out at the end?
He's just yelling really loudly.
That's all it takes.
It's all the meat he's been eating. He's been storing it up to unleash it at the end.
He just keeps going up to the film crew and is like, "You want to commit a crime? I'll let you commit a crime.
You can do whatever you want. You want to go to the Honey Festival? We can go to the Honey Festival.
I'll turn on the lights in my car. We'll go through every light.
It'll be so much fun. We can get donuts and a coffee."
Also, I'm on suspension, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah. So Bigger the Catter and Garfield bond slightly. Now, I know is this the triumphant return of Meow Mix?
I mean, not really, but sure, if you'd like it to be.
I did, but it's not. Cosgrove leaves the Bureaucrats.
Oh, Cosgrove.
Oh. But right, of course
sweet.
he won that immunity. If he didn't, we could have saved Mr. L.
We could have, but yeah, I think Mr. L's done.
Yeah, Mr. L's done.
Do we all agree Mr. L's done?
Mr. L is done.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. L goes home. Fox goes home in a 3-2 vote. See, Mr. L's done.
Wow.
Who the fuck flipped? Oh, Cosgrove. Yeah, Cosgrove.
Lol. But didn't he hate Mr. L?
Yeah, but he hated Fox more.
Apparently.
Fox
oh
is
boy.
a fake cop. He's a mercenary. They're not real cops.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what the fuck is this Final Four? Can I just, like...
Bullshit?
Yeah. This is bullshit.
Is it?
It really is.
So, like... Oh, man. Yeah, Cosgrove goes home if he doesn't win immunity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to manifest a Cosgrove immunity. Is anybody with me on this?
No, I don't want it to happen. I want Cosgrove out of here.
Oh, no, I'm with you.
Bigger the catter.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
This is what happens. He's scrappy. He knows how to suss out the hidden things.
Bigger the catter in his first season was medevaced on the first fucking day. And
Remember-
here he is proving that he can fucking play Anime Survivor with the best there is.
Max, remember, this isn't the same Bigger the Catter.
Wait. So the bigger the catter on the first one was medevac. That was the original one, not the homeless man.
Exactly.
No wonder. That makes sense that he tripped and fell. He probably just had a heart attack. Like,
Yeah.
he was medevac last time.
Yeah,
It's a persisting condition.
exactly.
So, I mean, who's going home?
Cosgrove.
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 And Cosgrove goes home in a 3-1 vote.
Yeah, that was not hard.
No. I mean, I'm kind of bummed.
Cosgrove, with his dying act, goes after Mr. L.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, who won tonight's Anime Survivor?
Bigger
I
the
want
Catter.
Mr. L.
Bigger the
Oh,
Catter.
Garfield.
I don't think Mr. L won. I think Bigger the Catter won. But I'm rooting for Garfield. That's where I'm at. And then all of you each have different votes. So therefore, according to the four of us, Garfield has won. And that's what's important.
Well, we've always been wrong before, so.
I'm always wrong. Yeah, that's the thing. Which is why I said I think Bigger the Catter will win, so I'm rooting for Garfield. Because
You bastard.
first vote, Bigger, Mr. L, Garfield. So we're 1-1-1.
Yeah, it's another shutout.
Bigger, Garfield, Mr. L. 2-2-2.
Oh.
Bigger, Mr. L. Mr. L. Bigger. So it's a 4-4-2. Garfield has to break the tie.
Oh, no.
You know why this is fucking hilarious?
Because he was in an alliance.
No, in season 3,
Yeah.
Garfield's ride or die to the end of game, Naota, lost the final round vote in a 4-4-2 and had to break the tie.
Oh.
And he broke the tie in favor of fucking Dexter Douglas over Eldritch Abomination Garfield. So now Garfield is living up to the legacy of his long-lost brother-in-arms Naota and has to do the same fucking thing between Mr. L and Bigger the Catter.
If you live long enough, you live to see yourself.
It's beautiful. So who does Garfield vote for? I mean,
Probably Bigger the Catter.
Yeah, Bigger
'cause he
the
was in an
Catter.
alliance with him.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bigger the Catter. So Bigger the Catter somehow fucking won Anime Survivor.
Again,
So
a
sad.
homeless
Can-
man with a very good ability for strategy won.
Can we get some Fs in chat for like the respectability of Anime Survivor?
Yeah.
So he received votes from LCL, Freakazoid, Lance, and Scar.
The Manly Men.
Oh, do they
And
care?
Jorgen's fan favorite.
Woo!
In theory, do people win money at the end of Survivor?
A real Survivor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
only-
winner gets $1 million.
I only ask because now Bigger the Catter's been exposed, and I just hope he has some money to go find a home.
I mean, I think honestly, the fact that he organized a sting on Yoshi, he probably just has that job now.
That's true. The government's like, we're not changing the name. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, it costs so much money to change your ID badge.
Yeah. So Jorgen got idled out, Lunk got idled out, Toru got idled out, and Loeb got idled out. That's a lot of idling out.
I think Bigger the Catter, or at least this iteration of him, is going to be the character I want to bring back the most from now on.
Well, he's coming back next week, Blake, because we're doing an all-winter season.
Thank God. Goodbye, Truckcoon.
So, yeah, that was fucking dumb. Yoshi receiving 21 goddamn votes.
They had to get
Like
rid
a
of him.
21-gun salute.
I think we can all agree that was, like, Fox's most uninteresting performance.
Oh, God, yeah.
That was even sadder than his Big Brother season where he was second out and all he did was threaten to quit.
At least he made something happen there.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I mean, I think, goodbye, Fox. Hello, Bigger the Catter.
Yeah.
Yoshi's a bro who I think we're just gonna have to keep bringing back. Yoshi's our new fail cow.
Yeah.
So Gary, who is your favorite to watch?
Oh, well, I'm gonna say everyone because everyone I liked died really early on.
That is a thing that happened to you. Lady Bird immediately went away. Don't worry, she'll come back again eventually. We're gonna do an Evangelion versus King of the Hill season at some point.
Oh yeah.
That sounds terrifying. I'm in.
It's gonna be great. Anyway, next week is Anime Survivor All Winners Edition. So hopefully you're ready to see Bigger the Catter, the fan favorite that none of you chose to put into this season.
That's a fair point.
Compete
Just max things.
compete against other notorious winners like goddamn motherfucking Psyduck.
And Kaguya.
And hello, Zuko here.
Hey, has Psyduck gone to rehab?
I don't know. We'll find out next week on Anime Survivor. Have a great night, everybody.